What's up, my crypto legends? In this episode, we are checking out the BTC US dollar pair. As you can see, Bitcoin is holding by a thread here from this support area on the daily chart. We are going to check out here the 1 hourly chart, also some different support and resistance area. We are getting rejected right now from this resistance point. Will this support here from this huge ascending wedge hold? We are going to check out this in today's episode. And the Ethereum US dollar pair, we broke down from the support area from this ascending triangle, and I told you the first stop would be the $1,940 range. We had a nice bounce and we might be continuing to the downside. We'll be checking this out today. Also, Litcoin US dollar, we've bounced several times from the resistance of this symmetrical triangle. Will it hold or not? Are we going to continue to the downside? Also discussing this here for Litecoin, and all of these cryptocurrencies can be traded on PrimeXbt, guys, if you use my link in the description and Bitcoinsensus 50 as the promotion code. You'll be getting 50% in addition of what you deposit, guys. All the information is in the description or pinned comment. Let me know in the comment section if you have any questions. And for the last altcoin, we'll be checking out Xrp, which has been having a huge pump for the last few days. We'll be doing some technical analysis for the short and long term, so make sure to smash up the like button and let's go straight into the video. Hello there, Andy here, and welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus, where you subscribe for the quickest technical analysis and news on Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and the financial markets. I'm not a financial advisor, so don't buy or sell anything that I say, and if you do so, do your own research. And said this, let's go straight into the charts. Alright guys, zooming in here, let's check out the daily chart first so you can see this ascending wedge formation, okay? I have connected these higher highs and these higher lows, okay, and it's forming an ascending wedge. We've just had a bounce nicely here. If we check out the 1 hourly chart, we can see that we've bounced nicely from this support area, okay, from this ascending wedge. Now we are getting rejection from this resistance point, okay. This has been heavy resistance and support. Let me just show you here with the arrow. This is the end of March. We've got a nice bounce right there as resistance. We broke above it and it managed to hold nicely as support, okay, as you can see right here on the chart. We broke below it now just a couple of days back, yesterday actually, and now we are getting rejection. It is super important that we get above this level, because if we get rejection and retest the support of this ascending wedge, this might be dangerous and we might be breaking to the downside. There is a possibility that we are forming inside of this area an ascending triangle, okay, so we might be bouncing from resistance and support, okay, and an ascending triangle is a bullish pattern, so it's more likely to break to the upside, okay. I'm just checking out the volume. We did have some volume here on this breakout from this symmetrical triangle, but not too much. So if the bulls start coming in, guys, we might break this resistance area and continue to the upside. But this support area needs to hold, and this resistance also needs to break to continue to the upside. So this is the possibility that we've got for Bitcoin here in the next coming hours, you know, creating like an ascending triangle right over this area. You know, we got this support level and this resistance that needs to be broken to the upside if we want to get out of the danger zone, guys. So this is what I got. Supposedly the measured move here from this breakout of this symmetrical triangle that we showed, that we saw yesterday, is from the breakout. You know, this could take us all the way down to the $52,000 range. You know, we could see this if we break this support area, guys. I mean, I'm going to turn very, very bearish for the short term if we break this support level, guys. So this is what I got for the Bitcoin price. If we break the support level, guys, we can come all the way down to the $53,000, $52,000 range, guys. And if we break this resistance point, it is very, very likely that we continue to the upside to the next resistance, which is the $60,000 range. This is what I got for Bitcoin, guys. Let's check out the Ethereum US dollar pair. Zooming in here for the Ethereum US dollar pair, you know, we mentioned this ascending triangle and we were retesting the support multiple times. If we broke to the downside, the first stop would be the $1,940 range, because it's been major resistance in the past and it's going to turn into major support. As you can see here, if you watched yesterday's video, you know, I had this green box area and we've just had a nice bounce here, as you can see on around the green box area. Okay, checking out the 15-minute chart, guys. If we zoom in, you know, as you can see, we did have some volume from the breakout here to the downside. And what I want to explain, you know, once we have this huge breakdown and this amount of volume, and then the retracement has not too much volume, as you can see, the volume is disappearing. This means that the bears are winning the battle. Okay, we want to see volume here in the retracement to see if the bulls can get to the upside. But if the volume continues to go down while we're continuing up, the most likely scenario is that we are going to come right back down and retest here and do a double bottom if we do not break this support level, guys. So in my opinion, the most likely scenario is that we are going to continue down, retest the support, and might break it, guys, because the bulls are not showing any sign of continuing to the upside. We've created lower lows, as you can see right here. We've done like a double top right over here, which is extremely bearish. Okay, it's a trend reversal, and we've broken this higher low, okay, right over here. So, and we are getting actually a bounce. So most likely scenario, in my opinion, is continuing back down, retesting this support level, and potentially continuing to the downside, guys. Remember, the measured move from the breakout of this ascending triangle, you know, is getting the width of the back of this ascending triangle, and from the breakout, this could take us all the way down to the $1,880 range. Okay, and we can still come back down. You know, if I go to the 2-hourly chart, for example, we could still come back down and retest, you know, the support of this symmetrical triangle, and we'll be still looking very, very bullish. Okay, we might come back down and retest here and then continue to the upside, guys. We are still in a huge uptrend, as you can see here, for Ethereum. So this correction, it would be absolutely healthy, guys. There will be no you shouldn't worry too much about this correction. Okay, so this is what I got for the Ethereum US dollar pair. The most likely scenario for me is that we are going to come back down and retest the $1,940 range, you know, unless we see some volume kicking in here and we can see the bulls, you know, continuing to the upside. But it is looking bearish, guys. The charts are looking bearish. As you can see here, we have this double top right over there, and yeah, we've created this breakdown from this ascending triangle, and we have this retracement, and the volume is disappear, which means, in my opinion, that the bears are going to win this battle in the short term. So let's take a look at the Litecoin US dollar chart. As you can see here, also Litecoin, okay, this trend line is the support from this symmetrical triangle. Let's zoom in here on the 15-minute chart. And Litecoin is also looking a little bit bearish here in the short term. Let me just zoom in here. We did talk about these levels, Litecoin arriving to the $245 range, okay, and potentially getting most of the profits out there. And as you can see, we created like a descending megaphone pattern. And it's curious because we've been bouncing in from support and resistance, and the distance from the breakout of the support or resistance from a descending megaphone pattern would be getting the width, okay, from the larger part of the megaphone pattern. And from the breakout, okay, as you can see, we've met the target nicely here, which is the support from this huge symmetrical triangle. Okay, this trend line right over here is the resistance of the symmetrical triangle, and now it's turned into support. Right, the same case here for Litecoin. We've created this breakdown to the downside, okay, as you can see right over here, and we've had a decent amount of volume. Not a huge amount, but you know, there's more volume to the downside than to the upside. Now we're having this retracement and there's no volume at all, okay? There's no buying pressure to the upside. So the most likely scenario is that the bears are going to win the battle here in the short term and continue to the downside. This is what the charts are telling me, guys. We might have a green candle right over here and break to the upside, but you know, we're potentially forming also, like, no, I would say not a shoulder, head and shoulder pattern, but it does look extremely bearish in my opinion. We might come back down and retest the support level, and you know, and it's going to be a third attempt already, You know, the more times we retest, we might come back in the triangle here, unless we can see the bulls, you know, start putting some volume here. This is what I got for the Litecoin US dollar pair, guys. As you can see, it's still looking extremely bullish. Okay, we'll look at this huge uptrend. Okay, these corrections, you know, they're fine in the short term. The only thing, you know, I'm a little bit worried about is that we have created like a double top here. But it's still very, very early. We could come back down and then continue to the upside. It still looks pretty healthy here, guys. So short-term bearish, long-term bullish for Litecoin. Checking out the XRP price, you guys. I had someone in the comment section to see if I could do some XRP technical analysis. Well, this looks absolutely horrible. From 2017, we can see this huge hype and this huge dump. A lot of people losing money or gaining money also if they were early investors of 2017. As you can see, XRP is actually breaking major resistance points. Let me just show you here with the arrow that this point right over here, which is just below the $1 range, has been major resistance. If we zoom here on the daily chart, okay, if we go back here, we can see that this was a major resistance point which XRP couldn't get above in the bear market. Okay, we retested it right there, and then we continued into this accumulation phase. And now it looks like that XRP has actually broken above this resistance point. So if we go to the 15-minute chart, we can see that you know, it's been extremely bullish for the last couple of days. Since the 4th of April, we've been going up, and we have been creating these waves to the upside, and now it looks like that we are losing a little bit of steam. Okay, it looks like that we have created also here like a double top pattern right over there. Okay, the $1.10, you know, is very, very major resistance now, it looks like. So what XRP needs to do right here is break this resistance point, you know, if I indicate it with this green box right there. And now we're just having a healthy consolidation, as you can see here, potentially to continue to the upside. But if we go with the Elliott wave theory, okay, we might see this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves, okay. And now we're just having, you know, the ABC correction, which is very, very typical. You can see this. This might be, you know, if we take all of this as an A and then a B, and then we might see a C correction. We might come lower actually for XRP before continuing to the upside, if we do not continue to the upside from here. So a potential dump in the short term for XRP before continuing to the upside, guys. This is what I can see for XRP. It's been pumping very, very hard for the last couple of days, so a nice healthy correction would be ideal for XRP. And this is going to be it for today's episode, guys. If you haven't checked out the Bitcoinsensus website, I'll be leaving a link in the description. Here we've got great tutorials and reviews on how to buy, how to store, and how to trade Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies safely. We've got the latest technical analysis and news, so I'll be leaving a link in the description so you can check it out. And if you haven't seen my Bybit tutorial, I'll be leaving a video popping up on your screen. A massive thank you for tuning in, and smash up the like button, guys, don't forget, and I will see you in the next one.